Hi, Nettie here. Just having a little play. As I've said, I've done a SueStampfield card, and I really love a lot of her cards. She does a lot of intricate ones. I can't find her one again on. I don't know whether she's changed it or whatever, but I thought it was an M card, and to me it looks a bit like a cigarette packet. Isn't it funny if you go like that? It's like a little box and it sits like this, but it is, and it opens out like that. So it's quite cute, so I thought we'll just start with that and see how we go. I've done a little birdie on the envelope as well, nothing on the back, so I'll just pop that out of the way. Is it lovely? I'll put it where you can, not in my head though, will I? Okay, we'll just put it down here a bit and we'll start off. So, as I said, I watched SueStampfield do it. I love a lot of her cards. She's so clever. And I've been away in New Zealand with my sister in hospital, and it's been a bit of hard work. So I thought I would... I thought I would have a look. Now I'm just seeing if I'm actually online, because I can't see it. Are we... Oh. I'm trying to do it with my silicone mats there, so I'm not doing anything. Alright, let's get moving. So with this, if you want to take a photo, this is, I watched her do it and I just measured it myself and worked it out. So it might not be exactly hers because she doesn't give you measurements. You can buy her instructions. So it's I used the Layered Florals embossing 3D for my embossing, which is on the front here. Can you see it? I don't know, it's a bit hard. Might see if I can just move my light up a bit. Oh my god, it's been so hot today. I think that's better. You can see it there and on the front there. The DSP is the birds, the Flight Airy layered birds, and that has all different... Let me just pull that out for a second. Don't want to waste too much time, we like to get into it. And that has all different, isn't that birds beautiful? So that's where I've cut my birds from. That's so pretty and pink. I'm not really a pink girl, but I got to say I do like it. I don't like busy cards, so I don't know whether I'll use all of that inside. But on this one I liked just the amount was a bit subtle. If I'm correct, so the Perennial Postage Bundle is in the new mini catalogue that came out in April. And if I'm correct, it's on page 22. Still got to look it up. So it has a whole suite. So that's the DSP I was just showing you, and the others. Have I got the right one? Yes, it's the postage. So I didn't buy the stamps. I bought the difference. So that's the painted lavender bundle. I didn't get that. I got the other one. So I got the Perennial Postage Bundle, which is the stamps and the dies. So that comes with the postage stamps and the saying. So it's got a Happy Mother's Day and all of this. So excuse me. I also bought the butterflies because I think they're cute. I like all of that. I just didn't get the stamping. It was, I don't know, just didn't really do much for me. I mean, it's got some lovely things in it. But it's also, you know, like $221 for the whole bundle, so I just bought one lot. And I'm just making sure. So this DSP is from the celebration. So if you spend $90, which was the price of the Airy and Flight 22, let me see, I'll get a proper thing for you. Okay, so the Perennial Bundle was $90. So for $90, because the celebration is narrow, you get one free item. And so I bought the Flight and Airy DSP, which is what I've used in my thing. I actually got that one as well because I bought some other stock. I haven't really bought much else. I've been in New Zealand for a little bit with my sister who's sick, so I haven't. So we're using the stamp set, as I said. The Perennial dies, I've only used one out of that, and that's the small, so the nice postage stamps, that's the dies. I'm dying to use this one actually, so I've used one of those. I'm just trying to put everything back where it is. I've used the embossing folder, which is really pretty, and I've used the saying, which one did I use? I think I used one from here. Goodness gracious, where's the original card? I used, today is all about you, happy birthday. It's not from that one. Goodness. Oh my goodness, one day I'll get it all right. Well, we will use one from that today. I've used the embossing kit. We're going to be using the white clear and the embossing kit, so let's get started. So with the Flight Designer series, we're going to cut one piece 8x4, and then we're going to score it. So if you have a look at your scoring, I've already done it, so I'm just going to show you where it is. So we're going to score it. It's 10.5 by 4 1/8. So 10.5 by 4 1/8. That's that old 1/2 I call it, 4 1/2. And we are scoring at 2 1/4, 2 1/2, 5, 5 1/2, 8 and 8 1/4, and that gives us our folds. So as I said, it looks like a little packet when you fold it up. So we're going to go, you need to bend all of these in on each of the creases. So you're going to go down on that one, move it up a bit. Excuse me, I think in the hospital I got myself a bit of too cold. So again, you're just going to sort of slide it up. It looks like it's sort of a bit of a box. And you just keep doing that. So that makes it, gives you a bit of a box there, see? Alright, and from there we have this is the DSP. Now I've cut this in one strip. Where's my Flight? So I've cut it in one strip, which is 8x4, and then I've cut it at 2 inches to make our 4 panels. Alright, let's get this out of the road. Oh, seems like we're a lot of things going here. So what I'm going to do is I might just start and glue a bit of this on and get it out of the road. Now we have 4 or 3 of these panels. Oh, I've got 4 because I put an extra on the back, and they are and that's the other side of the bird paper that we've got, DSP. And so we're going to do, where is it, embossing, no, 3 3/4, not, we're going to do a 4-inch strips. I've got 3 1/4, but that's not right, it's 3/4 of an inch. It's tiny, tiny. Oh, try and find my ruler. All else fails, we'll just bring up this. So it is, so if that's 1/2 inch there, it's 1/2 inch, it's not, it's just over 1/4, it's 3/8 of an inch. 3/8 of an inch, I can see that now, I've just written that wrong. It's 3/8. I don't know why I did that. I might get it correct once, won't I? Alright, so I'm going to find my original, just pop it down here. So with this, I'm just going to get my glue. Oops, a bit much. I'm getting nervous. That's funny, isn't it? So this is going to go on inside here, just before your line. Hopefully I'm not leading in too much, and evenly spaced, but not quite on that line. And again, we're going to have one down the middle. And that's easy placed because it's right smack in the middle. And oh my goodness, just going to take that down a little bit. I've got sunburnt kids because it's really hot in Australia. It was so funny, like, oh, ironic. It's not been that hot here, and last night, so that was the piece I did for the back, for the outside, which I used. Okay, and there should be one more piece here. Woke up at 1:30 this morning, and there was hail on the roof, storming, oh my goodness, it was horrifically noisy. The kids didn't come down, but they did say, we asked them earlier and they said they heard it. So now I'm going to put our panels on. Okay, and they're just going to sit inside here. Hang on. And this one, I'm just taking it over just a little bit. Two. Oh, aren't they pretty? I'm easily amused. Three. And that's an outside. I've written on the back outside, outside, middle, so I didn't mix them up. But if you have it on your 8, and that's probably a good idea, put it left, middle, 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 middle left, middle right, and you should be able to have it all in. And then you get them matching. It doesn't too bad because you can't see them. So slip that down. Alright, so then we had a piece of this is Misty Moonlight, which is 2.5 by 3 1/4. And now from the dies that I showed you, I had, oops, I'm not going to get them out, it's too much stress. there's an extra piece of this, which actually I liked. I put it on the back because you're going to write your greeting on the back. So I thought it would be just kind of cute to have one down the middle of the back at the same time. Just move that down so it's in. So it stormed and stormed last night, and thank God it didn't come through the roof. We're very lucky with that. But the kids said they did wake up, and then we went back to sleep. Oh, that's all sticky today. See, on the silicone, if you just rub your hand along it, you can take off any of the sticky, and it just gives you a bit of rubbish you can take. So I think I've just had a piece, must have been sticking on the back there, so I'll just clean that up. Thank you. Alright, and so our die cut, I cut a white 3 3/4, no, 2.5 by 3, and then die cut it out in white. And so this is going to just sit on here. And I haven't lifted this up, this piece is just glued down. Okay. It's a nice postage stamp, isn't it? Kind of like it. And I've cut out my birds. And I have used trim from one of the, it was used as a pit in the design in the magazine, because I was looking everywhere to make sure it's still up to date, but it was in the new catalogue, so it's got to be up to date if it's there, doesn't it? And I'm just going to run that across the middle and a bit of tape, because the bird will cover a bit of that. Let's get our picky tool. And I'm just going to slide that down there like a branch. And look at how big, we've got this big bird sitting on here. And I am going to put him on some dimensionals to make him stand out, because he's so cute. Oh, your fingers and thumbs today. It's very hot here, so that's what I mean when I was saying it rained yesterday and stormed. Apollo, Aki's in here, hon. One of my dogs are stuck in the room and my husband's calling out for him. Alright, I'm going to stand him on there. Just give me a sec, I'm going to let that poor doggy out. Here you go, buddy. Michael's here. He's probably thinking, what have I missed out on? No one wants to play with me. Alright, so see how it's building up quite nicely. And while I've got it, we might just stick the little birdie on the envelope. And you can cut it out. With this one, you'll notice he was half a piece on the paper. So I just buttered him up. Now he's got a straight end on there, so I can put him there, because if you post, it doesn't interfere with your addresses. So I like to stick a little bit, normally stamp on the inside, and that's it. Such a pretty bird paper. There is some dies and everything that go with it, but I didn't get it. I've got so much other stuff that I've now got to get rid of. I just thought I'm just going to wait. And there's a new annual catalogue coming out soon, so there's things I do like in here, but I'm just sort of being a little bit cautious. Alright, now I'm just going to have one look over here quickly and see if I got that saying from one of them that was sitting here. What did we write? Today is the All About You, happy birthday. Okay, so that is the stamp from the Natures that I used. So I might try and put the one that comes with it, Perennial Post. I'm not sure here. I know you'll get through. Sending love and best wishes. You're loved beyond measure. You're simply marvellous. Happy Mother's Day. You mean the world to me. Maybe I'll stick to the other one. I am partial to this one. This looks nice. I love this stamp set. Oh my goodness, I did one of these. I didn't do 2 lives because I was in New Zealand and I couldn't do it. But I did one before I went and I used these stamps and oh, I love them. I can't wait to start using all of these things. They are so cool. Just to know to say hello, but I love all these stamping things you can put all over the place. Alright, so I'm going to stamp this in Versamark. So we've got this little kit that you can get from Stamping Up, which makes this a little bit easier. And with the clear, I will show you it with another scrapper piece of paper, how you can use the clear and brighten something up at the same time. It's we're going to do it on here, but I will do it on here in another colour, and I might pick the Misty Moonlight just to see if we can show you what we could have done. Alright, so we'll just clean both of them since I'm going to do a bit of showing off. I'm not really good at showing off, am I? Okay, so those can go out. So you've just cleaned them to stop it getting dots stuck to it when you heat it. Which reminds me, I better make sure my heating tool has been unplugged because we've been away. I am coming back. Oh, I thought I had everything on today. Oh, my shoulder's still sore. Look, 3 kids in the house, lots of washing to do. You can't always be perfect, can you? We're just normal. So into the Versamark. And there's the lid. We'll just pop that out of the road. And that one's going on there. Okay. And then that one will just, I'm just going to show you what happens. So this is just using the clear. Tap it out, and I'm just going to give it another one. Okay, see you've got a little bit of roughish there. Just going to give that a tap. And very carefully take that off. Right, so that's in the clear. So while I've got it out, I'm going to stamp this, as I said, in the Misty Moonlight. Let's see how that goes. I think it's good to have options. But it also tells you can colour in any colour you want. So Misty Moonlight matches with the colours on this thing. And then if I run the clear over the top of that, I hope I've got it right. Well, we'll soon find out, won't we? Let's find out now. I might have to put that on the floor so I don't accidentally knock that over. So I'm going to do this one first. And that just gives it a clear, shiny look at it. And let's see what happens here. Whoop! Turn that off. And see? That gives you a clear, shiny. I don't know if you can see that, see? So that's just clear with a little dot of blue because I didn't put my lid on the cover. Oh my god. We can cut around that, that's totally fine. So on this one I've got it in the brown And I think I think we'll stick to that because it suits, it matches up with that. So I'm just going to cut that on an angle, and that on an angle here, and I'm going to take down that's how you hold your mouth, isn't it? Look. Excellent, there you go. Oh, I had to go and get a wart off my finger. I didn't realise it was really sore. Okay, and I'm going to put that on dimensionals, like the birdie, because he needs to sit up there too. And where's my pick tool? Oh, it looks so messy, doesn't it? There's my pick tool. Yep, that's it. So, one of the kids, they wanted to go to the beach. We live just down the road from the beach, and I said, oh, don't forget to put plenty of sunscreen on. And look at that. My eyes are not as straight as I thought they were. Decided they'd go down and put lots of, wouldn't put a lot of sun cream. See, that does look pretty, doesn't it? I think it stands out as much and it matches the brown that we've got here, the copper clay. So we'll leave that one for another day, and we'll finish with this. Alright, so we do need these back because this is going to go down the middle. See here? So I'm going to put some of our dimensionals right down the middle. I'm going to put about 4 because it's going to get a lot of movement with opening and shutting all the time. And my nails aren't picking them up as much. I should have just gone to my tool. Alright, so right in the middle and on top. Alright, and now we have that. So all we got to do is fix up there's our bird. Excuse me. Now, one of the other things, on the front panels, we've got the, there should be a piece of white cardstock, and that is cut. Look, white cardstock. Just snapshot this if you want. Get all of that out of the way so I can get in here. The white cardstock for this piece, because we're going to use our embossing folder. Our excuse me, it's 3 3/4 by 4 3/4. I'll just check what that is. That's just over 4, so we'll do that at 3 3/4 and then cut that out. Cut that back. So 3 3/4. Save that for later. 3 3/4 by 4. It's 4 4/4. I don't think I've got that right. One there. I think it might be 4 1/4. I do not know what has happened to my so I say if you measure in here, so that's 2 1/2, so it'll be 2 1/4 there and 2 1/4 on that. That's 4 1/2. So I've got that's correct, 4 1/2. Yeah, 4 1/2. What is going on? I have to do that again, folks. Okay. Oh, goodness. I do not know where my black... I'm looking like a fool today. Here I was, thought I was going to be very clever, but now you can see I'm human. 2 1/4 by 4. 2 1/4 by 4. Let's just do that again. 2 1/4. Let me just make sure that's 4. Yeah. 2 1/4 and 2 1/4. We're not going to get them there. Is that 4? Yep. And 2 1/4. And we're just going to take them to 4. That one to 4. Make sure you're human, doesn't it? Right. All our scraps we can use for later for little things. I think sitting around in that hospital gave me quite a big cough. So isn't this pretty with the flowers? So I'm just going to put that in there. There. Even up. Alright. Get our big boss out. Alright. Turn it that way. So we put our major plate down, and then always put your fold, leave the open pieces so the air can sneak out. Put your fold in first, and then use your mat, and we'll push that in a bit, and it's going to rock and roll. There we go. And look at that, isn't that pretty? And now, in front of here, we're going to just put these in. You probably need a little bit more glue to make it stick. Oh, so pretty. You know what? I measured over there, so I'm going to have to take a little bit of this off. And it's got glue on it. Bother. Which side? I'm going to have to take... Lucky these are old scissors, not my really good ones. I think I need a sleep-in. That's better, look at that. So, again, this one has to go in. So it's in by a slither. I'm just going to measure that for us. So it's right on 2 inches. 2 by 4. That's an easy one to do. What do I do on the paper? Embossing. Folder. Emboss by 2 1/8 by 3 3/4 and cut in half. I think it was because I can't find my ruler and I'm a little bit put off there. Sound like I make excuses every week, doesn't I? Well, never mind. One day I'll get better. My ladies at the classes, they like. So that's it. That's done. Along with the sticky fingers, scissors, and lots of clean up to do. I hope you enjoyed making that. And this is it. Look. So you put it back like a box and go like that, and it'll go into your envelope. Isn't that lovely? Yeah. And you can put your greeting on the back. So you can write on the back of this. I haven't reinforced it because it's all reinforced inside, so it's quite heavy. So you can just write "Dear So-and-so" on the back. Oh, isn't that funny? I feel a bit stressed. Sorry if I seemed a bit useless, but yeah, it's been a day and I'm coughing away and busy day with the kids, and I hope you have a lovely week and we'll see you next week. Okay, bye. Bye.